What's up, everybody? You know what today is, and this is me playing more Elden Ring bosses. I got a little special one for you today, because do you like dragons? Do you like dragons? Well, I got 4 spicy dragon fights for you today. Get ready to fight these with me, and get ready for me to show you how stupid and bad I am at this game. But are you guys ready to see some dragon fights? Because I know you are ready. So let's get into it. Alright guys, the first dragon we're fighting is the Ghostflame Dragon. He's one of the first bosses I fought. As you can see, I'm still using the Golden Order Katana, or sword, not katana. We just picked up a katana. Golden Order Great Sword. That shows you how early on in my gameplay that I was fighting this dragon. Now I know there's 2 Ghostflame Dragons in the game. I only recorded one of them because I didn't see the need to show you guys a recording of another Ghostflame Dragon, because what's the fun in that? I just like showing you guys the Ghostflame Dragon, the first fight. Now he's really early on. Like you come out of the tunnelway and you see him right away. But Zombie Dragon, can't be mad about that one. He's awesome. I mean, I don't really know much to say about it except he's a pretty normal dragon fight. Nothing out of the ordinary on this one. So he does just spew his black flame or ghost flame all over the stinking water the whole entire time. But we get it. It takes me a little bit. It takes me forever to fight dragons for some reason, especially with. I feel like sometimes you can get staggers on dragons, but I wasn't able to get staggered on this one, I don't think. So you are gonna see me using 2 other weapons in this one. I used the Dragon Slayer Katana for the next 2 dragons. Actually, I don't know. I think only one of the dragons I used the Dragon Slayer Katana after the Ancient Dragon. But you probably know where I'm headed next. I think this is the only dragon that I see in the outside of the Jagged Peak area. But I'll be headed to the Jagged Peak area next. There is one dragon fight, again, that I didn't put in. 2 dragon fights. The other Ghostflame Dragon, and then there's another set of 2 dragons fighting. I didn't see the need to put those in because you're just fighting the same exact dragon a second time again. I think the Ghostflame Dragon, again, did not take me any time. I mean, you guys have all fought dragons at this point on in the game. If you haven't fought a dragon at this point in the game, I don't really know what you're doing with your life. You didn't farm souls off of the big white dragon. I don't know his name, but come on, get a little better, people. Step up to the Dragon Slayer game. It's funny because this dragon took me a while to fight. Like, I'm looking at the timestamps of all the dragons, which you guys will see, and this one actually took me the 3rd longest. Funny that the dragon you think I'm gonna fight isn't even the longest fight. There's probably a reason for that, but I'll talk about that later on when I get to this dragon. I don't even remember what he gives you once you beat him. I just wanted to kill him because a sense of pride, a sense of accomplishment. He's one of the first bosses I killed, so I was like, oh yeah, you know I'm gonna kill this black Ghostflame. I keep going Ghostflame Dragon. It kind of works with it, but hey. Ghostflame Dragon. That's what he is, the Ghostflame Dragon, aka Zombie Dragon in my head. His rib cage down there at the bottom kind of looks like a schlong coming out. You see that right there? If you look at his crotch, it kind of looks like a bony dick. Just saying. Was that intentional in the design? Probably 100%. They totally wanted to put a peen on a dragon. See, right there, dragon peen. I mean, it's not his tail. He has his tail still. He has his tail bones. Come on, game developers. Come on, FromSoft. I caught you. We're just gonna chop some toes off. I like how dragon fights always end in just me chopping his toes until he dies. It's probably a better way to fight dragons, but hey, chopping toes is my way to go. That's the 2nd toe reference I've had in 2 videos. Am I okay? But we're heading off to the next fight. Again, woo! Again, it's another simple dragon fight. We are fighting the first Jagged Peak Dragon you see when you come into the area. Now, like I said, there is a second dragon, Jagged Peak dragon fight that you can do that actually requires you waiting for the second. There's two Jagged Peak Dragons that are fighting on top of this mountain that you come across a little bit later. But it took forever for one dragon to kill the other dragon, and then you just end up fighting a second weakened Jagged Peak Dragon, and I didn't see the need to show you guys fighting a weaker version of the dragon that I'm fighting literally right here. Now at this point, I just killed the Ancient Dragon Man. This is the timeline of kind of like where I got to, and I felt the need to use the Dragon Slayer Katana. For some reason, Dragon Slayer Katana, I feel like should do extra damage to dragons, because that makes a lot of sense because of the name. But no, it doesn't. It does bleed proc dragons if you can get it, but it does not do extra damage to dragons, which I was thoroughly sad about. A little bit confused at why it doesn't do extra damage to the dragons. Name it something differently. Anyway, that's a little pet peeve I have. I mean, I guess I can't do too much. Maybe it does do extra damage to dragons. Don't hold me to that. Don't be tippy-tapping in the comments being like, you didn't read the description of the katana. And I'd be like, yes, because I don't like reading. All right, again, the toe method. I love you fighting toes, slashing toes. Dragons like this especially, I just fight the toes. There's no need to tax anything else. I know you can fight the head and attack the head, but thankfully I got a stagger on him. I usually always get around to get that visceral, but sometimes I just have trouble getting to the visceral because I get stuck on giant dragon fingers, faces, like I did right there. Again, this dragon didn't take me long at all. It took me no time to kill. He was pretty easy. He just didn't do any of his attacks, I feel. I just feel like I could just easily just slash toes left and right to be able to end him off. So yeah, I already got another stagger on him. I don't think I make it to the visceral on this one because this stupid dragon wing gets in my way, so I just go chopping at his rib cage. About to get stepped on. Step on me, dragon mama. Thankfully, this dragon I could actually lock on to his ankles, which is where I like to fight the dragon, because obviously, I mean, it's easier to fight underneath the dragon than inside the dragon, or his face. But there's his toes coming off, and he's all down. Great enemy felled. I just realized that it says felled. I thought it says fallen. Okay, well, anyway, time to move on to the next one. Now I'm not even gonna try to say this guy's name, Ancient Dragon Butt Cheek, because this guy took me so long to kill. It took me so long because he's using electricity on a watered area, and I'm just like, F this, dude, F this. This took me longer than the freaking last fight of this mountaintop. Like, what is this crap? He's not even a main boss, and he was taking me so much long, this stupid lightning. I just had trouble, like, knowing when to dodge the lightning. And he was very, very aggressive. Like, golly. All right, eat my face. Just gonna be slashing some toes right here some more, my ancient toe method. Now the reason I had so much trouble with this because it wouldn't let me lock onto his dang feet. Apparently this episode is just gonna be me talking about dragon feet the whole time because that's what I've been doing. But yes, you can only lock onto his like rib cage and face area, and I was like, that's not where I'm trying to attack. I'm trying to attack his ankles. As you can see, I was getting heated during this. There's just repercussions of what happens when I fight dragons for way too long of a time is I get mad and just want to yell about how I can't lock on to a certain part. I finally just stopped trying to lock on and just, ow, and went crazy and just started slashing the ankles, but with no lock on, which may be a psychopathic tendency, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to kill dragons. I think his name's Ancient Dragon Senesssax. I can't hold me to that. I can't pronounce words correctly. I don't really care. I'm just gonna call it whatever. You see his name right there. You can read. I can't. So, congratulations to you. What's your favorite dragon fight? Is this the favorite dragon fight? I think we all know what the favorite dragon fight is. If you haven't made it to the final boss of this area, then man, you missing out. That dragon fight's awesome. But you'll see that coming up next. So don't be scared. He's coming. So just start slicing on his toes. I'm trying to get a stagger off or a bleed proc. So I just shoved my Dragon Wound Slash into his anus in hopes that, you know, it would get a stagger off. But it didn't. It didn't. I don't even know if I can stagger this dragon. Probably can if I tried hard enough. It just took me some great time. He's just double wielding those things. He's just a nice little skier. So quiet before the storm. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Wow, I'm surprised. I should probably just be attacking the head of the dragon. But I just have so much trouble hitting it. Just so much HP. I feel like he has more HP than a lot of the main boss in this area. Maybe I just crushed it on the main boss and he just for some reason it didn't crush him. I don't really know what much to say about this boss except dang, he just hates me. I hate him. I don't know why. He probably took me as long to probably fight this dragon than it did to fight the dancing lion. Like, that's how much problem. I think it's funny how some bosses you just have problems fighting, and some bosses other people can just clean up easily. And this was one of those bosses that I feel like a lot of people wouldn't have that much difficulty with, but me, I had a lot of difficulty with. Or at least I feel like I shouldn't have had a lot of difficulty with, but in fact I did. Don't know how that missed. To be honest, do not know how that missed. I'm trying to cheese it right here, but I keep missing. Uh-oh. Here comes Big Spike. Chugged down some Estus Flask right there. Tried to jump, but I got caught on his face. You know, on his kneecap. Because, you know, that makes sense. About to get my toes cooked. I'm out of Estus Flask, so I'm starting to panic right here because I've already fought him 15 times in a row, or probably more than 15. I'm exaggerating. Under-exaggerating, I should say. I'm so close to beating him. I didn't want to fight this guy anymore because I knew he was freaking just so simple. So simple. This is actually later on. So I was like, screw it. Let's go for it, baby. Let's get it. Come on. Do it. Thank goodness I kill him because I died too, but it counted as a kill. So I died, but I won at the same time. Are you guys ready for my favorite fight in FromSoft games? This Bayle fight. Oh my god. Now this is the only enemy that I do a summon with. Igon came out. Curse you, Bayle! How can I not use this man? Like, it's part of his kind of storyline as well, so he's the only boss that I fought with a summon. And that's because I feel like I had to. Other summons come out and they're just like, Bayle comes out screaming at the top of his lungs trying to kill this Bayle The Dread. Excuse me, not Bayle. Igon comes out just absolutely fully enraged, just wanting to murder this man. Good thing he has a lot of HP too, because Bayle just goes crazy. Now you can't see I changed weapons to the what's it called? The smithing anvil hammer. I can't remember the name of it. And to be honest, this is the weapon I use pretty much for the rest of the game because I absolutely love big, beefy, girthy hammers, and that is in fact what this is. It just looks ridiculous. It does quite a bit of damage. It does some fire damage as well, which probably isn't the best for a dragon, but I use it and I find success with it a lot. Now his second form, absolutely insane. I love it so much. This fight, I just felt like I was in an epic movie, Pacific Rim battle, you know, at the very end, just going wild. His design of this dragon is so cool. I did try and fight this guy a couple times without using Igon as a summon, but I feel like I just wanted to complete quest line and, you know, finish what he asked me to do, which was summon him on the mountain. So I summoned him on the mountain. Now, like you can see, I feel like I literally can see that Bayle has less health than that last dragon, and I just do not understand why he was so much easier. Now, I tried to cheese, get a couple hits off, and then do a visceral attack, but I, for some reason, missed the visceral there. But I kind of crushed his Bayle fight. I guess I'm having a little bit of trouble. Now that attack, I do not know how to dodge. Every time he did it, I couldn't dodge it. Could not get the timing right. I mean, I'm sure it's just a dodge roll left or right, but I could not get the timing right. As soon as I saw him eating Bayle, I was like, Igon. I knew it was over, Bayle. And I say that and I almost died to his jump attack. But we did it. We killed Bayle pretty easily, if you do say. So, death to Bayle. We got a Heart of his Beast you could use at the Dragon Communion area over by the giant dragon. I just felt like I need to listen to Igon just talk and yell some more because I love this dude. Bye, Igon. Bye, I miss you. All right, guys. And that's my dragon episode of me fighting almost all the dragons. All the fun dragons that you guys want to see. That's all we came for, right? Fighting dragon fights. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be playing some more enemies. Anyway, that's all for my dragon episode. A nice little spicy 4 dragon fight. Who doesn't like seeing dragons get killed left and right? And fighting dragons, that's my favorite activity. But anyway, thank you guys. If you guys liked this video, leave a comment down below. If you guys are excited for me to watch a certain boss, leave that down below as well. And I'll get to it eventually. Like I said, I've almost beaten this whole entire game. I only have one more boss left. If you guys want to see me fight that boss, let me know, and I may live stream it or something. If not, I'll just kill it and put it in a video, make it a little special one-off by itself video. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!